Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Chilean Revolution. My name is Jack, and today we are playing Brighton and Hove Albion and Burnley FC, who I believe, as the time of recording this, they have signed Joe Hart today. So it's a decent signing, I guess. Obviously, Joe Hart was at West Ham last season and didn't cover himself in loads of glory, but hey ho. Going back to the last episode, as if you remember, if you watched it, we drew 2-2 with Tottenham away from home, which is a very good point. We got our first loss of the season against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, which I told you about, and Man City at home, we drew 1-1. So two very good points in the league in the last episode. But we've carried on with clean sheets galore. We've kept 4 clean sheets in 4 games, and we've won comfortably 3 of them with 1 draw. Watford's away from home, Yarmolenko and Moreno getting the goals in a 2-0 win. We then beat Newcastle in the league 3-0. Moreno, Theo and Yarmolenko getting the goals. Those 3 have just been on fire. We then got a 0-0 draw away at Crystal Palace. Not the end of the world, but against a team like Crystal Palace, you would want to win that. But then somehow we beat Arsenal 5-0. It was very flattering 5-0. As you can see, we scored in the 91st and 92nd minute. Very flattering. Theo getting a brace. Winston Reid, he was unmarked from a corner. He getting a goal. Yarmolenko getting a goal. And Balbuna getting his goal. Once again, set piece. He just was unmarked. It probably should have been. We deserved to win, but I don't think we deserved to win 5-0. But hey ho, we have. We also missed a penalty in that game. There you go. We're playing Brighton, who are in 20th, and Burnley, who are in 10th today. I'll just quickly show you the league table. Sitting in 3rd, we are now the only team in the league that are still undefeated with 10 games, 7 wins, 3 draws. The best goal difference in the league, by the looks of it, yes. So we're having a very good season with 5 points ahead of Man City and Arsenal, and we are 7 points ahead of Liverpool in 6th. So if we can just carry on getting some wins, and because I'm still aiming Europa League spot this season, I don't think we're going to get into the Champions League, but you never know what's going to happen with the form we're in. This is the team we're going with. It's a pretty standard team. The only real changes we have are Garmesh is coming in for Wilshere, because I believe Wilshere's just picked up a little knock, and Karius picked up a knock a few weeks ago. He's only just coming back. He's not fully match fit. So Fabianski, as he's kept all these clean sheets, he can stick with his spot. We're not going to go counter today. We did go counter against Arsenal, but probably didn't need to. But the team today, Fabianski in goal, Robertson, Ogbonna, Reid, Brunette, Felipe Anderson even, Garmesh, Storora, Yarmolenko, Theo, and Sir House up front. I didn't even notice him. I think Marino has got an injury as well, so I thought I'll go for Sir House up front today. I remember it now. So we're against Brighton, who are bottom of the league. You would think, yeah, he might probably get a couple of goals, hopefully. Anyway, in his league, it's a league, his first start in the league. Anyway, I believe. I think I brought him on midway through a game off the bench, but we'll have to wait and see if he grabs a goal. So this is the Brighton team. They're going Ryan in goal, May, who's a centre back, I believe, Dunk, Duffy, and Chester. So they're playing 4 centre backs, which is a weird strategy. They got, is it Gross in defence mid? Gross, Hugh, Carell, Proper, Knockhart, and Andone up front. And Gary Cahill's on the bench. If Gary Cahill can't get into that back four, it's a bit crazy. But we're going to say to them, assertive, we expect to win. Expect nothing but a win, because they are bottom of the league. We haven't been defeated yet. If there's any game which you're going to lose on Football Manager, it would be a game like today, to be fair, but it should be comfortable 3-0 win. I'm going to predict a 3-0 win. And yeah, if Football Manager wants to be a Football Manager game, like, I thought that was in from Straw then. Thought that was in. If Football Manager wants to do the standard Football Manager stuff, we'll probably lose today. But we'll have to wait and see. Right, we got a highlight here, 9 minutes in, 9.5 minutes in. Aurora has got the ball. I think we have been, dominating the early procedures in the game. Aurora finds Theo, finds Sirhouse, back to Theo, has a shot. Did he hit the bar? I think it just clipped the bar as it went through. Decent effort. We're still trying to force the keeper into a save. Yarmolenko has got a free kick now. Can't find Felipe Anderson. He's probably not the best known for heading. Yarmolenko has a shot. It's just wide. Or did the keeper save it? The keeper saved it by the looks of it. We have got another corner. Ogbona's there. Can't quite win it. And we're still on top of the game. We need to keep this pressure up. We need to score a goal because I can imagine Brighton having a whirlwind counter, just getting a goal. Theo's in now. Theo has put it away. Sirhouse is the assist. That's what I like to see. And that's the goal that I was expecting us to get. Probably would have liked one a little bit earlier, but can't complain too much. 20 minutes in, we are finally 1-0 up. Aurora into Sirhouse. Nice little pass around the corner. Lovely little, just found the bottom corner with ease from Theo. And he adds to his tally. I believe he's on 5 or 6 now for the season. He's doing coming up to half time now, and nothing's happened since the goal. I've just been sat here, bored out of my face. Nothing's happened. They've had a few more shots. Meh. Still 1-0. Gonna say, don't get complacent. It's my pretty standard team talk at half time when we're 1-0 up. Don't get complacent. Just get another goal and finish them off, I say. Because I haven't seen a highlight yet for them. They've only had 4 shots. They don't seem too menacing at the moment. The ball's floating around in the box. Just to start, we wanted to the second half. Sirhouse gets his goal, which we were talking about at the start of the game. Thankfully, he's got it. He's impressed me quite a lot, especially in the League Cup games. He's impressed me a lot. Poacher's instinct there. He just ball bobbled around in the box, went loose, and he was the first one to react to it. 2-0 up, cruising to the. Just gone an hour here, and this game's just been pretty dull. It seems like a comfortable victory for us at the moment. They haven't had a highlight. We're going to make a triple substitution. We're just going to take our 2 midfielders off at least, because we would if we had a midfielder on the bench. That's brilliant, isn't it? Reece Oxford, he can play there. God, I thought we had someone on the bench at least. Okay, Garmish can stay on then. That's fine. Winston Reid can come off with Balbuna. And we'll bring on Sessegnon for Felipe Anderson. Why not? Give the kids some more game time. He is growing quite rapidly, Sessegnon. We've had reports that his exposure to first team football at this level is helping him quite a lot. So if we can keep giving him some regular game time, he should be reaching his potential fairly quickly. Just gone 85th minute here, and once again, no highlights since you were last with us. Comfortable, professional victory by the looks of it, which, you know what, I'm happy with. There's nothing better to see than a nice professional victory against a team that could potentially be a banana skin. But we've got the 3 points, 2-0 victory, and 5th clean sheet in a row, which is just incredible, considering we probably were one of the leakiest defence last season. To keep 5 clean sheets in a row, especially with the teams that we've come up against, is incredible. And we've reclaimed our spot at the top of the league. We've got the Park the Bus achievement unlocked. There you go. Is that Park the Bus don't concede in 5 games in a row? It took a while to load them. I'll have a look at that and look at that form. Not too bad. Well, I'll see you in a minute for the Burnley game. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready for the Burnley game. I think it's Burnley, isn't it? Yeah, Burnley we're playing. A couple of things happened over when you were gone. We've sold Arnautovic for £9 million to Fiorentina. Theo got injured for about 12 to 14 days with a concussion on international duty. And there was something else that I can't remember what happened. There was something else. So, yeah, Arnautovic sold. Theo should be back for next episode. Easy peasy. Couple of changes. We're back to Karius in goal, and Wilshere is back as well, in for Garmesh and Fabianski respectively. And Hernandez is up front with Sirhouse to replace Theo. Moreno is back on the bench. He isn't fully fit, but he's fit enough to be on the bench, I would say. And if we need to give him 10 minutes or so, we'll bring him on the last 10 minutes. Hopefully he can score a goal. But looking forward to having him back, because him and Theo, hopefully his injuries haven't affected them too much and they can get back to what they were doing and scoring some lovely goals. So this is the Burnley team. We got Heaton in goal, Robbie Brady, Liam Moore, Mawson and Sake, with Nkudu, Hendrick, Defoe, Goodmanson, Hugo and Chris Wood. So Hugo up front, a former player. We had Robert Snodgrass. It was in the first episode, wasn't it? Against when we played Huddersfield, he scored against us. So hopefully Hugo. I gave a lot of stick to Hugo, especially after that sending off, which we got. If he scores today, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be very upset. As you can see, Man United are now reclaiming their spot at the top of the league. They are 3 points adrift, 3 points clear of us even. We're on 28, they're on 31 points. And hopefully, if we can get a win today, decent effort from Defoe there. If we can get a win today, we can just keep on pushing them, get another bit of a gap forming on other teams around us, and it will just help boost our confidence a little bit. We got a highlight here. It's a throw-in for Brunette in their half. Headed away, but Starora's the first one there. Defoe tackles it, but it goes back to Starora. Out to Felipe Anderson. Another tackle, but it falls back to Felipe Anderson, and it's finally in Burnley's hands. And I feel like there's a goal in this highlight. And I feel like it could be a Burnley goal. Chris Wood can't win it. Jack Wilshere's never going to win it. He's about 2 foot tall. Big ball over the top to Sirhouse. He's through here. And like I said, Sirhouse has got the goal. I knew there was going to be a goal coming. I thought it was going to be a Burnley goal, but we've hit them back. Sirhouse has got his second goal in as many games. Just a big ball at Phil from Robertson. And Sirhouse is on it like a car bonnet, as people say. And he just puts it past the keeper. It's 1-0. I'm really impressed with Sirhouse. I'm not going to lie. For a player I brought in as a fourth choice striker and to rival with Hernandez, he's definitely third choice striker now. Hernandez, he's gone from second choice to fourth choice purely because Theo and Sirhouse have just had really good starts to the season, and long may it continue. Right, we have got another highlight. Not much has happened since the goal, to be fair. We had, I think, one highlight which was just a random shot which wasn't worth showing, and Burnley have scored. It's our first goal conceded in 5 matches, and it came very out the blue. I wasn't ready for that at all. Hugo was involved in it, but he didn't score. He found Defoe in the middle, found Westwood, played the ball in, which was meant for Chris Woods, but it was overplayed and somehow fell to Goodmanson. And it's 1-1 going into half time somehow, which I wasn't expecting whatsoever. Oh, come on, ref, just blow your whistle. Robertson has picked up a knock. We got Sessegnon on the bench. We'll probably bring him on just because I don't want Robertson getting an even bigger injury when it's not worth it as such. Because if we can get a point today, I'll be happy enough. Another point away from home. We don't need to win every game. I'd rather take a point and make sure Robertson is fit and healthy than win the game and have Robertson out for a few months, because he broke his leg because he had a leg injury or something. We're 65 minutes in, nothing's happened, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about to make our substitutions. We've got a highlight. This is the first highlight of the half, I believe. If I remember rightly, it must be first highlight of the half. Sorora, that's a poor ball, and Burnley could be on the counter-attack here. I have a feeling this is the first game we're going to lose. Hugo's in, good save by Karius. I've just got that feeling that we're not going to get anything from this game, and it's worrying me a little bit. Let's make a substitution. We'll bring Garmesh on for Wilshere, and then we're just going to keep the last substitution just in case we want to bring Moreno on for the last 10 minutes. Hugo's gone off, so Hugo cannot score. Thank God for that. I really did not want Hugo to score. Right, we're in the 80th minute. Should I bring Moreno on? Is it worth it? Hernandez has done an alright game. Yeah, with 5 minutes left. Might as well just bring him on, keep his match sharpness up. What does it tell me what injury he has? Groin injury. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. He can go on the complete forwards on attack. He can do that role for the last 5 minutes. And if we score now, I won't do it. But if we concede, I'll probably bring him on for someone else other than Hernandez. Yarmolenko plays in Chicharito. Great tackle, Felipe Anderson. And we have gone 2-1 up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel that substitution and probably bring on a defender if you've got one on the bench and just see out the game, because I've got my nerves about this game. Very sceptical that we're not going to win it. Decent finish by Anderson, to be fair, even if he did have that slight little opening in the goal. Decent enough finish. We're going to make our last substitution, and we're going to bring on Balbuena for... We're still going to take off Hernandez, I think. Just stick Balbuena in the middle of the defence. We haven't done this too often, to be fair, but when it needs to be done, it needs to be done, because I've just got it in my... That's not what I want to say. I've just got it in my heart that we're not going to win this game, and if we can try anything to get the 3 points, I would love that. Felipe Anderson is on the wing to Sessegnon, to Garmesh, Storora. We're keeping the ball well. Yarmolenko to Serhouse. What can he do? Finds Yarmolenko again. The ball's a bit overhit, but it's not too bad. Serhouse is there straight at Heaton. You would have thought he would score that. And we're going to bring on Balbuena on now. And there's a highlight. That's not what I want to see at all. Yarmolenko, he doesn't contend for the ball whatsoever, but he does luckily get the ball back after a poor pass from Defoe, I think that was. Brunette, what can he do? Ball down the line for Yarmolenko. Can he find Serhouse in the middle? He can. It's 3-1. We have got all 3 points. We are going to drop it into contain. We are going to shout, concentrate at them. Wonderful. Especially my fears that we weren't going to win the game, we were going to lose. But we have shown how gritty we can be, and Serhouse gets his second of the game. We're 3-1 up away at Burnley, and I'm very, very happy that we've come out of this episode with all 6. I think it might be the first episode we've come out with 2 wins. It might be. It might actually be the first episode we come out with 2 wins, which is fantastic. Fantastic for the series. It shows that we are a dominant force in this Premier League right now, and we just can't be stopped at this moment of time. 3-1 victory goes well with the 2-0 victory we had against Brighton, and we'll just have to kick on. We finish this episode second in the league, still undefeated after 12 games. We've got gaps, people. We've got gaps between everyone else, which is fantastic. So yeah, second in the league, a point behind United, who are top, and everything's going superbly, in my opinion. And hopefully it's the same story going into the next episode. Who should we pick to play in the next episode? We got Man United coming up. Man United and Derby. I think Man United and Derby would be the sensible choice because Man United are top. I don't know. I'll have a think about it and it'll be a surprise, but don't be surprised if it's Man United versus Derby. But anyway, if you like that episode, please like, please subscribe, and I shall see you, maybe for Man United and Derby, maybe for someone else, for the next episode of the Chilean Revolution. Thank you, and goodbye.